Greetings, my friends.
Adam, the volume's still coming out of the TV.
Is it still coming out of the TV?
Yeah.
Bastards! How dare you! How dare you! I told you! Don't plug this in! Oh, don't unplug it! I don't know what I'm saying anymore, Alex! I don't know! Okay, Alex, I need you to humor me. Wave to the camera, please. Okay, cool. It's working.
Yeah.
Is there life?
Is there? Yeah, there is.
Is there life? Is there light in the world? I don't know. I don't have my phone. There's my phone. Oh, and is there a Bobby? There is a Bobby. Welcome to Bobby Corwin's world?
Bobby Corwin's world.
Is that as cool as Bobby's world? I'm just saying. Do you have a mom that constantly says, don't you know? Because that would be helpful. Because then I could constantly say, don't you know all the time.
Oh, don't you know?
Oh, don't you know? There we go. We have life. We have video, Alex. We have audio. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
So welcome, everybody, to Drak and Shadow Live. We've only been gone another 2 weeks. It's a good thing we never made any commitments to being weekly, because we have destroyed that commitment for most of this year.
Yeah.
And most of it's my fault. So, and I'll explain what happened there in a little bit, but Alex, give us a quick reprisal. Where are we at in the plot? We have another encounter?
We do. We have
another
match.
Rising Sun. Welcome as well.
Rising!
We're going to lower this so we can actually see what you said. I didn't realize...
My people that aren't Andrea. Hello to you, too.
Yeah. Well, apparently we don't matter that much to Rising Sun. It's a frustrating life we live.
I guess
especially when it comes to Rising Sun. Although technically he's living the more frustrating life because he's coming to us live from California.
Oh yeah, California.
True King.
California.
Yeah, he's coming to us straight from I'm sorry, I have to make the joke, California. No, oh darn it. I wanted to see what the names were.
It's Taihaku.
Have we done this fight before?
No.
Okay. I couldn't remember if we'd done this last time or not. So what's up, everyone? Everything is good. We've had a complicated day. I tried to get the kids out to get some energy out, and that was fun.
Remember, when we're fighting the infected ones, our lives are on the line. Never let your guard down.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, and it's our favorite twat.
I say it.
Oh, that's cute. She's trying to reach to him. Oh, and for the record, somebody asked me to stop calling him a 10-year-old twat and instead to call him green-haired Joffrey. No, because he's not even close to Joffrey. I mean, if you wanted to honestly tell me that like he tortures cats when he's offline, then fine. But I think he's pretty much online at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's not torturing cats, at least not real ones. He's torturing holograms. But wait, I thought this guy didn't need help to kill us. So he had to go and get our personal simp to come and kill us?
I was just, yeah, too.
Sorry, there's no other way to say it. Like, Entrance is our personal simp. So at that point, he had to go and get our own ally to come and kill us. Like, the irony is not lost on me.
It might be too underleveled, but we'll see how we do.
I'm sorry, I need a much more pompous accent from you. So, how will you deal with the power of my blade? He's got a British mustache.
Yeah.
How can I not do that? Oh, we're only fighting him. So why is Entrance here?
Good question.
I mean, I like his sword. That sword's pretty freaking cool. But yeah, welcome everybody. So yeah, tonight we have some Dot Hack GU, and then we also have some Breath of the Wild, where we are holding all Tears of the Kingdom discussion until then. Because yes, we've had a Nintendo Direct happen. We got more info. We'll talk about it then.
Yeah, I'm probably too underleveled for this. I better go level up.
Can we cancel out?
I'll just have to die at some point.
Okay, cool. So everybody enjoy watching him die. Oh, he has Blade Rain.
Yeah, because he's decimating my team pretty much.
Yeah? I thought, okay, I wanted to see him slash you again, but it looked like he took off a chunk. I don't know, he looks like he's not hitting you that much.
I'm okay. It's Kun and Adelie that are struggling.
Yeah, and I don't think you're going to be able to win this solo.
Yeah. Well, still, well, I'm got slow on me, I guess.
Oh boy. Oh, ow!
Yeah. Yeah, he's
good. Those are... Kun got wiped out. Adelie is taking slightly bigger chunks than you. It's not that you're going to get pwned, it's that it's going to be close, and it's going to be more... Well, actually, no, it's not even going to be close. I just looked at his health.
Yeah, his health.
He's got a whopping 3,500 left. You're done.
Yeah. I better go level up
Sorry,
some more.
son. You're done.
Yeah. Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Uh-huh. As Boston Lowe so eloquently put it back then in the dig. Okay, so no, this isn't going to cause you a problem, is it?
No, it's fine.
So do we have to basically just reload a save?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like we did anything else, so.
So at that point, we will we'll go and do that. And I guess while you're off grinding, I'll explain really quick what the hell happened. We had a wonderful streak going, Alex.
Yeah.
And then Drak went and wrecked it. Basically, I went off to go do my CDL mock test. It didn't go very well.
Oh, bummer.
Well, it did go... Okay. I'm probably over-embellishing here a little bit. In order to do the CDL test, there are 3 sections you have to pass.
Right.
One is actual driving. One is backing, because backing with a trailer is a huge thing.
Right.
And we're talking not like the trailers that you're used to with your dad, but like big 53-foot trailers.
Yeah, huge ones. Yeah.
So that's a big section of the test, and then on top of that, the final portion is called pre-trip. But what it is basically is that it is required by law to do a pre and post-trip inspection of your truck.
Right.
Because as you might imagine, if a truck has to break down, it is basically a giant paperweight on the road.
Right.
And it creates nothing but problems. So you want to try and avoid that as much as possible, and it's actually legally required. So I did well on the driving and the backing portions of it, but my pre-trip obviously needed a lot of work.
Right.
It's almost like I needed some dedicated classes, and I actually kind of complained to my instructors that I needed dedicated classes, and they kept scheduling me for backing. So, roughly, what's basically happened is, during that time, you only get 40 hours on your learner's permit to drive the truck. Pre-trip isn't counted in that, because you're not technically driving.
Right.
So, I'm still doing, like, pre-trip study sessions to prep me up for not a mock test, but the next actual test. And in the meantime, so while I'm working on that, I have also gotten a job.
Right.
So at that point, basically a lot of things are going to be taking away from me doing pre-trip, but pre-trip is basically taking me down from being like a full-time student to a part-time.
Right.
So that's part of why we missed for one of those weeks, because I actually wanted to try something new before my mock test, and I feel like it worked, which is that I'm usually the kind of person that does like the cram all the way till the day.
Right.
And that seems to not help for a person who has test anxiety.
Okay.
So I studied, don't get me wrong, but I also made sure to get the relaxation portion done.
Right.
And I did that. I feel like it did a lot better, but obviously I still had the flaws that I needed to work on.
Right.
So I'm working on those, but I also have a new job, which will be taking some time away because now I actually have a job to go do and training for it. For those who are asking what the job is, it is another Amazon van driving job, but with a different company and technically out of a different warehouse that I was working before. So I'm very happy about it. If for no other reason than it's something for me to be able to do to get some income, as well as being able to have something to ground myself at the end of during the day while I'm working on content and stuff like that. So
sure.
I'm actually really happy about it.
Yeah, that's good.
The only thing I'm a little worried about is if people remember how hectic the schedule was.
Right.
That is kind of my worry, because being able to do that plus keep the streaming schedule and everything like that becomes a bit of an issue. So we'll have to see how that goes, because I still have to go and do some training. But that's primarily why those 2 weeks didn't happen. Oh, and by the way, my daughter also came down with a UTI. So,
yeah.
And it's her second. So that also took a lot of time, too. I feel like all of your recent jobs have been driving related. Next step is Formula 1. Yes, I'm going to go drive Formula 1 and go get myself killed. Because I actually can't drive stick. And I think with Formula 1, you actually have to be able to shift. No, I'm picking driving related jobs.
You gotta shift into turbo.
I do, but unlike Tommy, I don't need to go read the manual while I'm fighting the monster. That was such a dumb gag in Turbo Episode 1. But I know why they did it, because it was actually in the episode where they had to go read the Zord manual. And we still haven't gotten around to Car Ranger yet. That's supposed to be a comedic Sentai.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
So I can only imagine how gaggy it's gonna get, because I've already seen plenty of gag stuff in the ones that I've watched. So yeah, that's coming. But no, my next job is just gonna be Amazon van driving, and that's gonna be while I go work on my CDL. At least finishing it out, and then I'll probably graduate upwards after that. Alex, there's a new secondhand store in my town, and they have, still factory sealed, a copy of Quarantine. I really debated snagging it.
Whoa, really? Factory sealed?
Factory sealed, wow.
Holy hell. You should have bought it and sold it. You know how much those go for on eBay?
Is it sealed or is it resealed? Might want to check if it's resealed, because that'll take the price down, won't it?
A little bit, but still, even used copies still fetch a pretty penny online.
Yeah. It's almost like Bandai Namco should do something about that.
Yeah, really.
So, wait, are we still beating on that dead horse?
Yes.
Yes.
We will.
Would you like to tell everybody why we're still beating on that dead horse?
Because we want to see the original quadrilogy re-released, remastered.
I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of there with you guys just because I think it'd be a good idea. At that point, it's set for 140 right now. Is that at the store or in eBay? Okay, I have to look this up now. Is that the most expensive one? I'll bet the set goes for a lot more than that.
If you can find the set. But I know I've seen Quarantine copies like a few $100s at a time. I haven't checked recently, but I'm sure the price keeps going up.
Let's see. Holy shit! Okay, so going on Amazon, .hack Part 4, Quarantine, and this is used, $600.
Yeah, Jesus.
And there's only one.
Only one?
They want to make sure that we know it's only one. At the store, okay. So 140 at the store, so you could easily earn that back in profit.
Yeah.
You could. Let's see. Outbreak is... So part 3 is... Oh, is this... Okay, first, it's a PS2 copy, and I can see the PS2 cover, but they're saying it's Windows XP. And I don't think it ever came out for PC, did it?
No.
Yeah, so I don't know why they put that. $235 for Outbreak. Mutation. That's the second one, right? Mutation?
Yeah, Mutation.
So, let's see how much that goes for. Dot hack mutation. The Japanese import goes for $100. Mutation. Looks like the last time it went up was $250. And then Infection. Oh, I can only imagine how much this is. $200. $200 on there for Infection. So the whole shebang, probably about
Probably $1,000.
$500, $600.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say, for the sake of argument, the quarantine pricing was a bit overblown. Probably for good reason. But, yeah, the whole set probably for like $400, $500.
Yeah.
If you want to be able to get good copies of it. So, actually, I'm just barely noticing all of these dot hack games, even though they are PS2 copies, are being listed as Windows XP games
That is weird.
on Amazon. What the hell?
I have no idea.
Okay, so here now I'm gonna laugh even harder. Let's go to eBay, boys and girls. So let's see.
Bought them at Sam Goody for $30 to $50 each as a kid, lol. Yeah,
Oh
me
my
too.
gosh.
Not at necessarily at Sam Goody. I bought them from a few different places.
Oh, yours weren't brand new?
No, mine were brand new. Except for Infection. I think I might have bought that used at GameStop. But everything else was new.
Okay, so on you're gonna be a little disappointed. Infection is going for $30
Oh, nice.
on eBay.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
so that's Infection. Mutation. 25. Oh, 50. 50 actually, if you want it in a good enough condition.
Gengio, the Fatal.
The Fatal. Okay, so then we have Outbreak. Okay, this is where the price goes up. $60. If you want it in good condition, 70. And then Quarantine. I wonder why the Quarantines ended up. Yeah, why? That's surprising. $400 for a good copy of Quarantine
Dang.
on eBay.
Yeah,
I wonder if they sold Quarantine in a limited quantity
it could be.
compared to the others.
It may be. I don't know.
Because maybe at that point Bandai Namco looked at the sales and went, this isn't doing gangbusters like you promised. It was hard to find. I'm starting to learn that.
Yeah, I remember it was a little hard to find GU for me when I bought the original PlayStation 2 copies.
Mm-hmm. See, and I always thought you bought them brand new when they came out.
Yeah, I was a little late on GU.
Clearly, you weren't as much of a dot hack fan as you made people believe.
Oh no.
Sir. You weren't waiting at GameStop all night in a tent to get your copy?
No.
Yeah, most of us didn't do that. That would have been stupid.
Yeah,
I bought the Xenosaga games brand new, and I didn't wait outside in the cold. The only time I have ever done that is with WoW. And the only reason I've done it is because I've either gone with my brother or I've gone with my wife. That's it. And I technically will blame both of them for this because they both presented the idea.
right.
I'm like, sure, why not? I just went along for the ride. But yeah, let's harp on Bandai Namco just a little bit more, shall we? Yeah, they really need to work on that quadrilogy, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I don't even, like, at this point, I mean, it was great and all that with the GU last recode, they had additional stuff that didn't make the game.
Yeah.
At this point, if you just got the games, but nothing else was added,
People would
you'd
still be
about
happy.
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if that meant that you didn't get the anime as part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you already have liminality, so it doesn't really affect you. But
At the very least, they could let Crunchyroll re-release liminality now.
oh, but that presumes that Crunchyroll aren't assholes. And you know what? Our podcast has since happened, and I'm pretty sure we're all in consensus. Yeah, Crunchyroll are assholes.
Yeah, they are.
I especially like the fact that some of the people looked the title that I did. Crunchyrolls, more like assholes. So there you go. Yeah, that's surprising. Quarantine must have come out in a smaller quantity than the other three did.
It's certainly possible.
Because that's the only reason I could think of that it was higher priced. That or people know what they have and don't want to get rid of it. So, and by the way, to all the people that are already going to be teasing me about this, yes, I have the all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth lisp. I'm old, okay? I don't know how to explain it other than that. I'm old. I'm gonna get it fixed. People are gonna give me crap because I got a little bit of a gap in my teeth. I'm already hearing about it with the video I released yesterday of a little experiment that I'm doing of basically Geek News Podcast mini-casts. And the camera's on me, and yeah, you can see it. There's nothing I can do, guys. I have an appointment, and I have to wait until then. I have 3 and 4 only, so you haven't even gotten 1 and 2. I lost most of my liminality discs.
Oh, bummer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't think Alex is gonna let you borrow them.
No.
He was already worried that that something was gonna happen when I had them.
Cause you, maybe not with my liminality disc, but certainly with my game discs when we were playing the original, because we were playing off your PlayStation 2, and your console's really old. So I'm like, sure, console's gonna chew up my
like
discs.
It's like one of the first year, the first year PS2s. So, because and I didn't know that at the time. I actually had to find that out from a repair guy, but technically, so my dad bought my PS2 for a graduation present from high school.
Nice.
What I didn't know is that he actually, I can't remember who told me this. I think it was my brother. He had bought it like 7 months in advance.
Wow.
And he hid it from me for that long.
That's impressive.
So, yes, especially considering that my dad wasn't necessarily the best at hiding Christmas presents. So, yeah, he did it. Alex, do you prefer GU or the original?
I don't have a preference of either because...
I'm going to say the original, but that's only because I haven't seen the end of this. I do not judge something until I've seen the end. Unless I walk out pissed. Okay?
Right.
Like, if I'm just that pissed, and I don't want to finish it, which is actually kind of a rarity. Like, I'll sit there through shit until the credits, and then I'll let it have it. But most of the time, I'm there.
Right.
I mean, Alex can attest to this too, because well, actually, you weren't there for Wonder Woman, so you can't actually attest to this because you were off watching stuff.
Right.
But me and Andrea were watching Wonder Woman 84, and I wanted to walk out on that movie so hard. But we went through the whole movie, and technically it did happen with Sonic 2, but not as bad. Like, Sonic 2 was not as offensive as Wonder Woman 84. Let's put it that way. And by offensive, I mean, like, offensive to my geek sensibilities and to my love of stories.
Right.
Where I love good character development. I love good character arcs. And Wonder Woman is Wonder Woman 84 is such an insult. It actually makes me feel bad for the DVD of the original Wonder Woman I have in my DVD shelf.
Wow.
Okay? I want to take it out and just hold it. Just hold it. It's okay. That movie sucks. Everybody sees it that way. I'm kidding, guys. I'm not acting that way, but it was actually that it pissed me off that hard to see such fail story, fail character development, fail everything. Which made it so much more interesting because I basically, as a palate cleanser to Wonder Woman 84, did Alien.
Yeah.
That review's coming soon, by the way. Because it's actually in the process of being edited right now. So, but that was my palate cleanser. Oh, I've seen this horrible plot where Pedro Pascal is trying to be a failed Donald Trump derivative. And how do I cleanse the palate after that? Xenomorphs.
Yeah.
I need to work this stuff out better. But yeah, if you guys don't believe me, go. So that podcast is up and available on the RSS feed and on YouTube. You guys can listen to my pure hatred of that show, of that movie. What's the cleanser for the cleanser? Technically, the next movie that was watched was Sonic 2. I wouldn't call it a cleanser for the cleanser. The cleanser for the cleanser probably would have been literally going to the pool afterwards.
Yeah.
After Alien. And cooling off. Uh-oh. We have kid aggro. It's the first time of the stream! What?!
Oh.
Fist bump. There you go.
Yeah, just to get back to your question, Bobby, it's sort of like, it's kind of a boring answer, but I kind of like both versions here for different reasons.
Well, they're definitely not the same, and they're not continuations.
Their designs are very different from each other, that they kind of stand by themselves, and there's probably so anything I say is going to just be like, it's a little thing.
I wasn't being an asshole. I've only seen the original at this point. We're going through Redemption right now, and you've told me there's even more.
Yeah.
So I'm not making a judgment on GU as a whole until we're done. But that's not me saying anything bad about GU. I just, I'm not going to judge the series as a whole until then. I've had no issues with any of the games. I'm literally going through my head. I'm not really thinking of anything. If I think of something, I'll let you know. But, I mean, I make fun of the characters quite a bit, but...
Yeah.
This is what I expect. Oh, and this, I have to bring this up. So I actually saw an edited comment. I don't know why YouTube edits these things, because sometimes they are just innocent. But I almost wanted to see if I could find a way to paste this up myself. No issues? Item caps? Well, I mean, not yet. Not yet. So, Alex, somebody actually had the gall to ask, so when are you going to do Sword Art Online games after Got Hack?
I don't even know what Sword Art Online games there are.
They're visual novels.
I don't think there's visual novels.
There are, actually. I've seen them.
There might be. There's a few, but I don't know what they all are. That's my problem.
But considering that you're not a fan of Sword Art of SAO,
no,
I don't see you doing it.
I'm not.
And frankly,
I feel like there's at least
I've
one
watched
RPG.
SAO. I'm not entirely on board with it. I think it does a lot wrong.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not holding it up as being the example for everybody to go after. Dot Hack just got the formula right at that given moment, and SAO doesn't really feel like that. SAO really feels like it wants to be something different. I would actually say the way that Shield Hero handles being in a game mechanics actually makes me feel like it's kind of Dot Hack-ish. Because and the reason I say that is the game elements don't make up the world. The world itself does.
Right.
The world, or the gameplay elements are just interesting filler that you can put in the middle of that. So like when Naofumi is doing something on screen, I'm not obsessed about like, is he gonna get a talent point for that? I'm more in, but then what they basically do is, okay, he finds a cool leaf, he puts it in a shield, boom, and then the talent tree comes up, and then it shows, oh, you've unlocked this. Oh, cool. It's not taking up any more part of the screen. And to me, that's kind of what Dot Hack does. Is like the world is more the focus instead of the gameplay element. And because in SAO there's so much, how do I explain this? There's so much third party talking about issues within the game and patches and everything like that, that it's hard to look at it as anything but a game.
She wants to come in.
No, she's probably mad because she tried to get Arya's cup again.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you, my youngest, for some reason, just doesn't want her stuff. She wants everybody else's. So when we give her a cup and say, it's yours, and then we give a similar cup to my oldest daughter, and she goes, and we say, that's yours, she's like, I don't want this anymore. I want that one. But Mistral's burned dinner. I know, right?
Yeah.
How are we going to know about those burned Hot Pockets? Did her child get addicted to burned Hot Pockets? These are essential questions.
I can't remember. Did you ever watch Legend of the Twilight? The anime Legend of the Twilight?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I watched it on Netflix, though. So.
Okay, yeah. Because
I don't remember it all that clear, but yeah, I did.
Yeah, just if you forgot, Murray, the little Mistral lookalike, is Mistral's daughter in that.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Well, then answer the damn question. Is she obsessed with burned Hot Pockets?
Well, she did seem to be in the anime, but I don't know. Who knows what she's like outside?
Sounds like canon to me.
Sure.
So, there you go. But now we know. Mistral's burned Hot Pockets are canon.
And if you remember, God damn it, why does this, every field I come to is the stupid healing enemies? But anyway, if you remember Liminality 4, one of the security guards that they have to beat up to get away is...
You still have that crunch. Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah.
Why would you want that? I mean, like, if you had a Hot Pocket croissant, then the crunch would be worth it, but...
I don't really like... I don't like when they're crunchy. No.
Not for the originals. It wouldn't work.
Mm.
Anyway, sorry, we interrupted to talk Hot Pockets.
Right. I was just saying, yeah, if you remember Liminality 4, right, one of the security guards they beat up to get away is Mistral's husband.
Is he really?
Yeah.
You might have told me this in the Let's Play, but I do not remember.
It's possible, but, you know...
Is he addicted to burned Hot Pockets? I must know.
He's a security... He works the night security job, so probably...
Well, that could also mean that he's addicted to gas station food.
Possibly, yeah.
Because that's what you can get at, like, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be different for Japan, but...
Go to the corner Lawson.
But I think
where Lawson loses his bike.
I still think those close. So he'd have to go to, like, because they have... Because I know, like, Japan did that first, and then we copied them. When we had the big convenience stores that were also gas stations.
Right.
So, at that point... Yeah, I think those would be the only thing that would be open, not like the little corner stores. They'd probably close.
Yeah, probably so.
He's addicted to Mistral's Hot Pocket only. All right. Well.
Aw, that's very sweet.
Nobody
makes a Hot Pocket.
Bobby, I love
Mistral.
plays on words, and you just did one, and so I have to go, yeah. I'm sure he is addicted to Mistral's Hot Pocket.
oh, I totally missed that.
That's because, you poor fool, you're not your brain's not in the gutter like mine is.
I don't know. I am. I'm just not very perceptive.
So, well, and on top of that, unfortunately, when technically I didn't technically go through like the mental aspect of puberty until my 20s.
Right.
So at that point, like, I'm still, you could argue that I'm still kind of like in my 20s when it comes to that. Alex is too innocent, lol. He kind of is.
Moe Kyun.
Okay, no, I'm not letting you get away with that. I'm sorry.
Why not?
You are not a 9-year-old who's lived for 9,000 years, okay? And by the way, the Twitter justifications on that are kind of gross. It's like, it's okay to lust after them. They're 9,000 years old. Is that what they look like? No. Do they look like they might be a 9-year-old girl? Yeah. Oh, well, that's the problem. Okay? Just because the story element says she's 9,000 years old does not mean we can lust after her all the time. Is Alex or Andrea older?
Andrea.
Andrea's older. Yep, we're the old farts compared to him.
Yeah. I'm the baby of the family.
He's the little brother.
Yep.
That we corrupted way too hard.
You say that, but I'm the one who got Andrea into anime a little bit.
Yeah, but what did you get her into?
I got her into, like, Fruits Basket.
What did I get her into?
Shield Hero.
Shield Hero, Inuyasha. Well, I mean, I did do Gundam, and I technically did. I did the pervier Gundam compared to you, my friend.
True.
Because Seed is not really pervy. Right. Okay.
Oh, and Captain Tyler. I got her into Captain Tyler.
You got her into Captain Tyler, and I'll give you pervy credit for that. Because that's just pervy anime mash, is what it is. And in fact, I might actually have to do a watch through because there's just so many similarities to MASH in how Tyler works.
I need to watch it again. It's been so long.
So you did that, but here's the thing, though. Like, you watch Seed, and I wouldn't call Seed pervy.
Right.
It does have, like, ooh, let's put women in lingerie scenes. Yes, it does. And I'm not knocking that. I mean, for crying out loud, you're the one who made the Ripley reference to Kigali's outfit.
Right, yeah.
Because I didn't know that reference just yet. I knew that Army Fatigues existed, but you're the one who made the reference to that. But I'm sure... So, Andrea's first series was G Gundam. Which, I'm just going to go ahead and be honest, has considerably more pervy moments.
Okay.
Like, legitimately pervy moments. So, it's to a point where, at some point, Alex, you and I will do a watch party of G Gundam. Because I actually want to just laugh at that series with you. Oh, I'm always laughing at G Gundam. But yes, Andrea is technically older. She's technically older than me. By only like 3 or 4 months. But hey, I'm the trophy husband. And I play it out to be that way. Melody's getting rather obsessive about having... You guys can't hear this, but in the background we're hearing my youngest whining because she probably wanted Arya's drink cup and Mommy took it away.
Well, I heard her jiggling the doorknob too.
What a trophy you are. Well, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. I'm sure some people would like to debate that, but I don't think Andrea's complaining. But yeah, in terms of like what we introduced to Andrea, I probably won the Pervy Award.
Okay. Because
we did Inuyasha and still one of her favorite characters and teases she likes to do with me is Moroku. So oh my gosh, I didn't even realize what that was called. Chicky Grandma.
Oh, Chicky Grandma.
That is twisted on so many levels. Oh my goodness. Chicky Grandma does not want to die for you.
No, it's a pain in the ass.
No.
Well, that's good. I need more Rengekis.
Well, I'd hope her husband wins the Pervy Award compared to her brother. We're not in Alabama. Oh! No, I won the Pervy Award, but that's just because I'm pretty sure Andrea's convinced I still haven't grown up yet.
Avatar Awakening damage increased.
Yay! That's a good thing, right?
I guess.
It means we kill things quicker.
Yeah.
So that's obviously a plus. Oh my gosh. But really quick, so sorry if I derail things really quick, but I actually, people might have seen the mini cast that I put up, and I actually want to bring this to Alex and just, you tell me if I was in the right or wrong.
Okay.
Of how I did this. Have you seen that video?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay. So, Overwatch 2 is due this upcoming week. So Overwatch 2 is going to happen, all right?
Okay.
And they detailed the new defense matrix that they have for it. And you tell me after hearing this, Alex, if you would go out of your way to play Overwatch 2. Like, let's just say you were ready to buy it, and then you heard about this. So, Overwatch 2 not only is going to, because it's also going to be on mobile, it requires your phone number to play it. So you have to use your phone number to register for it. And it will, like, you cannot use a burner phone or anything like that.
To play it,
to
or
play the game.
Not just for, like, chat or something, right? But to actually play the game.
To play the game.
Wow.
To get into the game. So it will be required, I'm guessing it will be required at login. So at that point, you have to give your phone number, otherwise you cannot play the game. Oh, and by the way, since Overwatch is going to become Overwatch 2, if you had the original Overwatch, you can't play it.
Oh, wow.
Unless you give your phone number.
Yeah, that's pretty skeezy.
Uh-huh. And I love that some people have actually tried to come out to me and say, like, well, Call of Duty Mobile does that. Yeah, should Call of Duty Mobile do that?
Should any game do that, really?
But apparently Riot Games Valorant does it. Requires your phone number. Oh, but it gets better, Alex. So not only does it require your phone number, but in its terms of service, you will be consenting to them recording your voice chats.
Oh, jeez.
So if you use the voice chat, they will record it, and they promise they'll get rid of it, right?
Yeah, till they have a data breach.
No, bullshit. I'm guaranteeing you they have server farms in the basement to keep it. Because I'm pretty sure that Big Brother, as soon as some big incident happens, they're going to say, give us the server farm. Kind of thing. So, yeah, they will be recording your voice chat, and you have to consent to it or you can't play.
Yeah, creepy.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
So at that point, would you actually pick up Overwatch 2 after that?
No.
Bobby, don't you guys have phones? Well, yes, I do. I just don't want to give my phone number. I think that's the dumbest thing ever. And what's funny about it is Overwatch, or Blizzard, has already gone through a firestorm about this. So, let me actually explain this really quick and see what Alex thinks of it. Back in the Wrath of the Lich King days of World of Warcraft, they actually released what is now their current version of Battle.net, which is basically where, Battle.net basically became a mini social media
right
kind of thing. Well, back in the day, they wanted to be able to incorporate your Battle.net into all of the Blizzard games that you were playing.
Right.
And so they called it Real ID. And Real ID was supposed to be like, okay, you can talk to your friends no matter what Blizzard game you're playing. Because at that time, they were getting ready to release StarCraft 2, first game of that.
Right.
And Diablo 3. So at that point, they wanted, like, you didn't have to worry about being able to fill your raids because you'd still be able to find everything.
Right.
Well, here's the downside of it. When Real ID first launched, it gave your full name instead of your handle on, like, your character name on WoW.
Wow.
So people could read, this is not a surprise to people could read Alex Short
right
on there. Instead of, if you wanted to be known as Shadow Blazer, you couldn't be.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
But it got worse.
Right.
So in order to get onto Battle.net, you had to have an email address.
Right.
Well, in the Wrath days, there was an app called Gear Score, which was basically taking all of the items that the armor and weapons that your character had, which all had scores to it. And it added it all together and gave you a gear score that people could then see to see whether or not you were able to do a raid or whatever.
Right. Okay.
But there was a little exploit within Gear Score. Because not only would it show your real name in Gear Score, it would show the email address that you use for your Battle.net account.
Okay.
So, here's another problem with Gear Score. People found a way to exploit the system and would get items that had the highest score so they could go into the highest raid content and basically get carried to better gear. And so at that point, you had a bunch of raid leaders at that time who were getting super pissed because they would bring in like this warlock that had a 6,000 gear score, but it's because he went off and got all of these like tank trinkets and healing cloaks, all which have stats that he can't use.
Right.
So at that point, he would be, even though his gear score read 6,000, he would be inferior to everybody else in the raid.
Wow.
And so this exploit happened, and you had people literally getting persecuted in their emails.
Jeez.
By people who were absolutely pissed off that you went into their Ice Crown raid and wasted everybody's time. So this is what I'm saying. This was their first time dealing with basically doxing.
Yeah.
Because there was also an exploit. I didn't talk about this in the video, but a hacker showed me this later. You could actually get the base information of that account info.
Oh, wow.
You could actually dox the person.
Jeez.
And be able to send them 60 pizzas or whatever. Get their actual address, their phone number, everything like that if it was on the account. So at that point, you'd think Blizzard wouldn't want to do this shit. Nope. Nope, they want to.
Yep.
Diablo Immortal to Overwatch 2, it's all phones, always has been. Which is funny because I've been playing Diablo Immortal on phone to play with my brother, and that app be broke. It updates all the time, and I literally have to wait like 30-40 minutes before I can even play the damn game.
What a pain.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Blizzard, your level of quality has gone down quite a bit in my eyes, but I just wanted to bring this up because this is the first mini cast that I'm doing, which is just like taking on issues that maybe won't make the podcast, but I still think deserve to have a spotlight put on them. Like, for example, Blizzard being absolute jackasses all over again. And I love their justification, too. The reason that you're required to put a phone number in, it's free to play, and all free-to-play games require your phone number, right?
Yeah, all do. I'm sure Genshin Impact does, right? No, give me a break.
Well, I mean, Genshin Impact, I think, just requires you to make an account.
Yeah,
so
but
at that point,
there's a difference between making an account and giving your phone number.
Yeah. But, I mean, I even tried to think of the criminal way to be able to subvert this. I'm like, oh, congratulations, Blizzard. You basically just fueled the burner phone community. And then I read later in the article, oh, wait, no, they actually made it so you can't use a burner phone. Well, you're hosed.
How would they know if you're using a burner, though?
That's actually a very good question.
Unless you're, like, constantly registering a different phone number, but either way, I don't know how they would know that.
That's a very good question. But the other part of the reason that I love that they're doing all of this is because they want to be able to spot and prevent disruptive behavior.
Well, that's
pretty vague, right?
Yeah.
Almost vague enough like they could define that however they want.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and say this for the record. Rip Overwatch 2. I wasn't even going to buy it. I wasn't even going to play it. And now I'm kind of hoping that we find out because of the backlash that its pre-orders and all that went through the toilet. Because frankly, it should. But trust me, I've got a couple of other mini casts that I want to do because I also want to talk about Street Fighter 6 and the releasing of Ruben Langdon as Ken for Street Fighter. Because, well, there's a reason I tried to start up a hashtag HoboKen. Because his current look in Street Fighter 6 is ridiculous. It's basically... He basically went from being a rich heir to a hotel empire in the Street Fighter universe to being a hobo.
Okay.
No explanation. He should still technically have money, but the joke that is going around in memes right now is, she took the kids, Ryu!
Yeah,
so,
seen that.
Yeah. So at that point, we're going to be talking about that, and also the speculation that Capcom of America might have let the voice actor for Ken go, who is Ruben Langdon, because he tends to be... Let's put it this way. He doesn't necessarily make political statements, but he's very pro-science. And a lot of his pro-science statements have said very unflattering things about certain incidences over the last few years. And some people have taken that as him basically calling out or spreading misinformation. And thankfully, he came out and graciously stepped away from Ken. So I thought that was a great thing for him to do, but I still think it's a lame-ass reason to fire him. Especially since it's Capcom of America that's doing it, not Capcom of Japan. And frankly...
Emily, wake me up, please!
No, she's not going to, because the eyes are staring at her, too. She's like, I can't stop staring at them. Adelie, I need healing! I can't stop staring at them. So yeah, we'll be talking about stuff like that, but yeah, HoboKen, Street Fighter 6 is looking to be a dumpster fire. I have no problem saying. And so I'll be going into that because I want to talk about the final roster for it and the new feature, which is basically, because you didn't play Xenoverse, but I'm pretty sure this came from it, where you create your own character and you do your own thing within the universe.
Right.
Street Fighter 6 is going to be doing something very similar to that. But you guys also can look forward to the next podcast where we have a bunch of new stuff that's happened. Tokyo Game Show happened. As well as a new Nintendo Direct that, while we got some amazing news from it, I also have to eat a little bit of crow from it. I had to eat a little bit of crow with the Twitter audience because I said that a certain franchise would not be at the Nintendo Direct, and it turns out I was wrong because it was like the first thing shown.
What is it?
Fire Emblem.
Oh, nice.
Because somebody actually went online and said, well, it's actually been a while since we've gotten a Fire Emblem game. I literally thought, like, wait, Fire Emblem Warriors? You got 3 houses a while ago? Or, like, a year ago? And I'm like, no, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be more Zelda-centric. Well, it turns out I was wrong, because the first thing they announced in that Nintendo Direct was Fire Emblem. So, I have to eat a little bit of crow on that podcast.
Okay, then.
That'll be fun. And also, I don't know if we will officially talk about this on the podcast because we have a bunch of other things to get into, but James Earl Jones retiring as the voice of Darth Vader.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he retired because they're basically going to do an AI-driven voice actor from here on in that sounds like James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
As Darth Vader, and I have a feeling that if that's the case, then James made some enemies in Hollywood.
He's like 95 years old.
He's like 95, but I have a feeling that there's going to be some people who'd be like, well, we don't want, like, CG actors. Why on earth would you consent to having your voice being turned into AI? Because it's his fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem with it. Do you have a problem with it?
Not really.
He consented to it, and I think I believe I read this in the details of the article. If they ever use that, they have to pay his kids a royalty.
Probably.
Because, you know, he's, as you pointed out, he's 95. So to me, that's just like security for his family.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not an asshole-ish thing to do. I'm not there, but okay. Oh, and then also, this probably also might happen. We won't be talking about Stadia.
We will or won't?
Well, I'm not sure if we will. Maybe if we can't, because we have lots to go over next Friday, so I don't know if Stadia is going to make it. But yeah, Google Stadia's done.
Yep, who could have seen that coming?
Shall we have a moment of silence that lasts -5 seconds?
Okay. Well, give it credit, it lasted longer than Quibi.
Yeah, but so many things have lasted longer than Quibi.
Yep.
I mean, for crying out loud, CNN Plus lasted longer than Quibi. I mean, yeah, I'll give that credit, but the writing was on the wall for so long. I at least will give Google some credit. They are saying that they're going to refund any Stadia purchases.
Yeah, that's nice.
And that's a good idea if they go through with it.
Well,
if we find out a month from now, they're like, oh, well, we can't actually do that.
Actually, I think they're only going to give, like, Google credit. They're not going to, like, actually refund.
Okay, and there's the fine print, right?
Yep.
There's the fine print. So it's basically the same as, like, GameStop issuing a bunch of refunds. Oh, they're issuing it in GameStop Store credit, which for a $60 game ends up to being about, what, 10?
Well, yeah, like that.
Yeah, it'll be some shit like that. So, but yeah, Stadia is done, and I've already had a little bit of an argument with my brother. Basically, he was very pro Stadia, where he was like, "Oh yeah, streaming games is the future." Like, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just don't think Google is the way to do it. Especially when I heard that people who were using it on the E3 show floor were experiencing tons of lag, tons of frame rate issues, and even at the time, the only comparison we had was Nintendo doing it. No, actually, never mind. We had PlayStation Now, and PlayStation Now even has some issue or had some issues with some of the games that were being made available.
Right.
So, yeah. Oh, and you actually just barely found this yesterday. That I didn't even know that Season 1 of Shenmue came out.
Oh, yeah, it came out.
And so Season 2 of Shenmue is not happening.
Yeah, they wanted to do it, but the show was not popular enough to warrant it.
And it was showing on Adult Swim, really?
Yeah, it was on Crunchyroll too, but Adult Swim and Crunchyroll, so I guess it was...
I'll have to go see it and see if it was even worth it. But I'm backed up on a lot of things that I want to go watch, including the Tekken series. Which I kind of want to go through now because Tekken 8 got announced. And I love the first question that happened. So Katsuhiro Harada, who is the father of Tekken, the first question that he gets asked when Tekken 8 gets announced is, Masahiro Sakurai working for you now? And he actually confirmed, no, he's not.
Okay.
But that would have been the funniest thing in the world, right?
Yeah.
The father of Smash goes to work on Tekken. And now we will get Super Smash Tekken. Yeah, that would have been great. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, some of the stuff is going to make it, some of it isn't. Just because we have a lot of announcements to go over in the podcast because of the two big gaming events. And also, even more than that, because EA and Koei Tecmo have teamed up to go against Monster Hunter.
Apparently, but I don't trust EA.
Well, nobody does. They're the earner of the Golden Poop Award for 5 years running, but they're the ones marketing it. And at that point, I can't necessarily... Well, I can. I can give a lot of crap to EA marketing. But Koei Tecmo going up against Monster Hunter? That actually might be a good idea. Koei Tecmo has been earning a lot of cred over the last few years, especially when they basically created the Souls-like with Neo. And they also worked on Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors, Shin Megami Tensei Warriors. I believe they did Persona 5 Arena.
Koei Tecmo did?
I think so.
I figured that was all Atlas, but I don't know.
I think they teamed with Atlas to do it because they know how to do the Warriors formula. Koei Tecmo is where Dynasty Warriors is from originally. So at that point, they're pretty much the ones that know how to do that formula. I mean, I can't really think of a company that would be able to do it better than them right now. Because, I mean, Capcom nailed that formula down, and now Koei Tecmo might have a contender. I mean, I'm, like, literally thinking about it, guys. I cannot think of another company right now in Japan that could have done what Koei Tecmo is doing.
And
I don't think anybody could have challenged Monster Hunter.
Of course, my personal favorite, Blue Reflection.
Well, who makes that?
Koei Tecmo.
Well, there you go. See what I mean?
Yep.
Because Koei Tecmo is basically a Warriors game, isn't it?
A what? Sorry?
Basically, it's a Warriors type game, right?
I don't know. I've never played Warriors, so...
Oh my god. Okay, I'll have to show a demo of a Warriors game to Alex, and you tell me if... Actually, I'll be... Why do this with Alex? Okay, everybody, if I don't come back from this, then you know where to find Andrea. So, Blue Reflection gameplay. Didn't they just announce a sequel?
The sequel's been out for a while, so...
Okay. Well, this shows how
almost
much
a year now. Actually, I think it is already a year now. There's supposed to be like a mobile game, but I haven't heard anything on that.
And the first thing that I see is a wet t-shirt contest. What the hell?
There's context, I promise.
The context is that the players want to see their boobs. Look, my brain... Okay, Bobby, my brain's in the gutter, but at least I'm being honest about it, right?
I'm honest about it. I said
No, I'm saying that the game designers kind of aren't.
God damn it.
All I'm seeing is schoolgirl stuff. Where's the combat? Okay. Okay, I can already tell you one thing that I have a question with. How the fuck are you not a fan of Sailor Moon? I honest to God, I need to know now, Alex, because that's basically what this is.
Yeah, I mean, you're not far off. Sailor Moon was an inspiration for it.
No, this is JRPG gameplay.
Yeah, it's JRPG.
This is JRPG. So, no, it's not Warriors. So...
What the Warriors?
Have you played Hyrule Warriors?
The funny thing is, I have it, but I still haven't played it.
I'm not surprised by that. So, let me... I'm gonna borrow Alex for just a second, guys. It's okay. So... I'll show him gameplay of a Warriors game, and that way he kind of gets the gist. So there you go.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
But if you remember, we actually played a Warriors game on Drak Shadow, too. Because I played Dynasty Warriors Gundam. Which, by the way, needs a new version. Gundam Evolution is bullshit. Well, I know what we'll do with Gundam, Alex. We'll make it into an FPS. Well, that's a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, because that's, like, I've seen the trailers for Gundam Evolution. Fuck that game. Can I get a Dynasty Warriors Gundam, please? But yeah, so it's basically like just facing off against huge hordes of enemies and comboing them to death, kind of thing. So, yeah, Blue Reflection isn't that.
No, I didn't think so.
But
I wasn't so.
At this point, that just kind of confirms to me that Koei Tecmo right now is very well-rounded because they have a JRPG department, they have a Warriors department, they have a hack and slash department, which is primarily Neo and Wolong, and also Rise of the Ronin. They announced that they're going to be doing a open world samurai game called Rise of the Ronin, and so that's their thing too. Plus Wolong, yeah, they're actually getting to be pretty well-rounded. Koei Tecmo is definitely in a far better place than they have been in the last 10, 20 years.
Rengeki!
Yeah, Rengeki the fuck out of that grinner. I'm sorry, I've been talking about games. It's almost like I'm a passionate fan or something. But yeah, so...
Rip Renki. Ronki, rather.
Honestly, I've seen the trailer for Wild Hearts. That's their Monster Hunter game. It looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. I actually might try it.
That's good, but I'm still apprehensive that EA is gonna find some way to EA it up.
Well, I mean, they're in charge of the marketing, so they'll EA up the marketing.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, for crying out loud, like... I was just barely talking to my brother from another mother, and he's still pissed at them for them EAing up Command & Conquer, so... Sorry. I mean, Alex has merit here. Oh, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, Koei Tecmo. I'm just curious, because they're also talking about bringing back Ninja Gaiden, but since their teams are so busy right now, they might outsource Ninja Gaiden? Which, actually, I think might be a good idea.
Yeah, especially if you want to, like, go the retro route.
I didn't even think about the retro route, but yeah, that works. I was just thinking that we could get a continuation.
You can still do continuation in a retro style, I think.
Okay, so let's see. What are their active projects? Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Oh, I forgot about Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame's theirs, and they're working on that. Atelier Ryza.
Oh, yeah.
Which they announced a new game for that.
Yeah, I need to try the Atelier series. I'm sure I'd like it. Cause
is that what it is? Is it Atelier?
Yeah, I think it's like Atelier because it's like a French word or something. I had to look it up how to pronounce it, and it's like Google says Atelier, but maybe they say Atelier or something. I don't know.
Because when I saw people talking about it, it was Atelier.
Atelier.
But that sounds Italian. So.
It could be an Italian word. I don't actually know what the word root is.
I don't know either.
I just Googled it one day just because I was curious how it was pronounced, and Google said Atelier.
So let's see. Yeah, so they also have Warriors Orochi, which is being worked on. Token Rambu Warriors. I don't even know what that is. Atelier Sophie 2. Dynasty Warriors 9. Oh my god, they actually rebooted Monster Rancher.
Monster Rancher.
Except it looks like it's a mobile game.
Of course it is.
Blue Reflection, Second Light.
Yep.
Samurai Warriors is theirs. Ninja Gaiden. Okay, I actually need to look up the IPs. Their main site is not helpful in this regard. Let's see. And then I can actually... What are the IPs that they own? Noble Games published. Atelier series, Dead or Alive, and I think Dead or Alive's dead in the water. Pardon the pun. Well, they haven't released anything since 6. And I believe they've lost a lot of that team. Let's see, Fatal Frame series, Monster Rancher, Ninja Gaiden, Neo, Nobunaga's Ambition, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Uncharted Waters, and their collaborations right now are... Oh, they actually collaborated for Three Houses as well. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, they collaborated there. They collaborated...
Pretty sure I saved, but...
Persona 5 Strikers, that's the one.
Okay.
That's the Warriors game they did.
Okay, cool.
Pokemon Conquest, and of course the one that I just barely finished that was amazing, Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. Oh god, Alex. That game was worth it. That game is worth every fucking meme. Oh, the ending on that was glorious. But you guys can watch me geekgasm in that stream. Okay, are we actually gonna do this?
Let's
are we gonna
try
take
it
on the
again.
title?
Yeah, let's try again. Let's see if we can take down Taihaku.
Okay, I need you to do your best Ultimate Warrior impression right now.
I don't know how to do Ultimate Warrior.
We will be taking on Taihaku Okogen! And we will be showing the destrucity of Team Hateo! And we will be making it through all of the amazing Warrior Nation!
Okay.
I don't have an Ultimate Warrior impression, in case people can't tell.
Let's start the battle!
Yeah, we can skip this. We already know that 10-year-old twat is trying to sentence us to our doom. And once again, where the hell is Endurance?
That's a very good question. And all I can say is, look at the pretty bunny. Look at it. Ow.
Well, I'm too busy looking at his pretty sword. So, the bunny isn't working. I just barely noticed this, but Taihaku has a He-Man stance.
He has the power.
I have the power and a great mustache! Well, I mean, you're not getting owned, thoroughly owned anymore.
We're doing okay.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh, well, that was kind of dickish.
Yeah.
And
Ow.
that was even more dickish.
Yeah, I can't charge it, but all I can do is counter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my avatar attack. I just skipped the animation. Okay, looks like we're going into cutscene.
Cool. How dare you attack me with your avatar?
Well, it's not like it was with Bordeaux and Sirius. That magical sword. Has he gained control of Ida?
I was gonna ask, was he an Ida user when we first met him?
No, but he became infected.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, wouldn't this be... Because he was supposed to be, like, honorable and shit, right?
Yeah.
And now he's resorting to dishonorable tactics via infection.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like Gundam Build Fighters, where he's being forced to be infected against his will. How dare you!
Yeah, Sakaki or Ovan might have a thing to do with it.
Ovan Cockblocker?
Yeah.
He's still a thing?
Of course he's still a thing.
And his evil cockblocker arm?
Yeah. Remember, he's all like, Haseo, you must kill me! Because he unveiled his magical arm of doom!
Yes, I'm more than aware, and yes, I'm pretty sure he's alive, but I'm just gonna find as many ways to say cockblocker as I possibly can. Well, because, like, that's the thing that sticks out to me now, is when he was an absolute dick at your coronation and said, oh yeah, by the way, he pines for a girlfriend that looks like you, Adelie.
Yeah.
Bring out the hatred in you. Show him your anger.
But that wouldn't be honorable!
It's not the Jedi way.
If you do, you cannot lose. The eternal ruler of the same
He actually kind of looks like a Jedi if you think about it.
Yeah, he really does.
What?
I have never had any interest.
We still broadcasting?
Should be. Yeah, we're streaming.
Okay, good.
It's just that
Scare the shit out of me!
this sword was the most beautiful in all the world. As long as I have this power.
Now I have to poop! Drak has a real focus on its nether regions. Yeah, kinda. I can't! It's the most beautiful— oh my god, is it a gunblade?
No, I don't think so.
No, I think it is. I need to look at that handle again. Give me a close up of that handle. I think I saw a trigger.
But he never shot at me. He only swiped at me.
It is!
Oh.
There's a trigger on it!
Oh yeah, now I see the barrel.
He's a fucking gunblade wielder! Insert every squall joke I can think of! We all hate fucking gunblades! Uh-oh.
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, Haseo, did you forget to wash your hands this morning? It looks like you're going to get infected. Oh no, is he going to evolve? Is he going to become Super Sasuke? Super Sasuke!
Super Sasuke.
If he starts bleeding tears, or if he starts crying blood, we're fucked. I'm sorry, Adelie. I have to go be a deadbeat dad now. Oh, come on! Come on, I needed him to Sasuke it up. Okay, so how is he able to resist the infection and nobody else is?
Because we have an avatar.
Okay, okay, good point.
No matter. After all, Haseo is on death's door.
Oh, look, the twat got his wish! Oh god, those platform shoes! What the fuck, man?
To play the lead. I will send you the
If there's goldfish in those, I'm shutting this off.
Yeah! But they have to be demonic infected goldfish.
meddling insects.
Did you know Disco Records surged in 1979?
See, I was gonna go for an Austin Powers joke. Oh, those shoes be groovy, baby. Yeah.
Your fish are dead. I know, I can't get them out of there.
I love it. You went for Simpsons, I went for Austin Powers. That is definitely not how I would react to getting stabbed in the back.
Curse you to hell!
Hey, look, the simp came to our rescue.
Yep.
Thanks, Liam. And deep inside, Sakubo is like, why the fuck didn't you let him kill him?
I was looking for a chance to get you.
You mean you were only pretending to obey me?
Isn't it obvious? I'd never betray a Haseo.
Maybe now he'll actually make out with me.
What if that's true?
You actually like this asshole? Yeah. Oh god, no. It's going into the crush. Oh no. She's gonna be a boss. No, isn't she? We already fought her once. We're gonna fight her again.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Was that sin appeared before you? Of course, that may not have been your fault. But
Haseo, just kiss me already.
yourself up to that sin was.
And before people get on my case, you just make you. I make fun of Gaara all the time.
Entrance! Get away from him!
Oh, good. He became a suicide bomber in the end. Or now is he triple infected? I'm sorry, he's super D duper infected. Well, that came out of nowhere. Hi!
Curse you! It would seem that no matter what I do, epitaph users cannot help but to anger me!
Well, you're 10, so that's not exactly a feat.
No use. He's given his body and mind over to Ida.
Would have been great to see that!
I mean, I think the transformation should have been obvious that that's happened.
Yeah, but I'm saying, give me a cutscene.
God of the world! Foolish ones who oppose the will of heaven!
Somebody at CC Corp heard him say God of the world, and they went, "What'd you say, motherfucker?"
Entrance!
He's not angry.
Yes, Haseo.
Are you going to kiss me?
Lend me your strength!
Of course, as you wish.
Only if you cuddle afterwards.
I'm gonna finish this.
I love Liam O'Brien, guys, but I find it funny that a lot of the time he plays characters in anime that are either emotionally stunted or
Come on.
endurance.
Damn it. I've still got too much damage.
He was the villain in Sonic Forces.
He was the villain in Sonic Forces. I have to give that because he, what was it, Mephisto,
I don't remember what the character was called.
Mephiles, I think.
Mephiles is a 6.
Yeah, that's right. Quick, Haseo! You must find the heart of the cards!
Hey, Jutsu, you're going to go play cards with your arch rival?
And I'll form the head! Sorry, we needed a fifth one. Oh god, we had... Oh god, are we having a Voltron Avatar moment? Oh, it's just super scathed. I wanted to see them all come together into a giant robot. You know what? Never mind. Game's trash. 1 out of 10. I didn't get my Voltron. I'm kidding, of course. But just remember, when we final score all of this, I am holding this against it.
Okay.
No Voltron.
No Voltron.
I wanted my dot hack Voltron, damn you, and you didn't give it to me. So, it says that it's straight up Ida.
Right.
And Victorian sounds like it would be like a final form. It is Ida basically manifest within Sakaki at this point, or do we actually have another Ida waiting for us?
This might be the final Ida, but we'll see.
Because Victorian sounds like a final form.
Yeah.
And for all the people who want to criticize me for it, I played Final Fantasy games. I know how this works. You dare defy me, the one and only Sakaki. As if there's no other Sakakis in Japan. Ever!
Nah, not at all.
In fact, now I want to go find all the Sakakis in Japan and have them go up to this little brat and go, "You dare defy me, the one and only Sakaki?" Ow.
You never saw Azumanga Daioh, did you?
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Just because there's a Sakaki
I
in that.
just don't remember all of it, like, right off the top of my head. But...
Yeah. There's a Sakaki in that series,
Yeah,
too.
there is.
There's a...
See, since the way that they're saying Sakaki, I said this earlier on in the series, and I'll say it again. Now I need Omon or Amon from Witch Hunter Robin to come in and bitch slap the hell out of this kid. Sakaki, you forgot to go and get me a donut. Because it is literally like the Sakaki in Witch Hunter Robin was played by Johnny Young Bosch, and the kid the voice actor who is playing Sakaki is the same one that played Amon in Witch Hunter Robin. Slash the fuck out of him!
Yeah. Slash.
And all of his inner cell things. Cores. We'll go with cores. Ow! Ow!
Ow! That's my own dumb fault. I didn't move.
Feel my negative zone laser. Oh, I already see you playing the Ganondorf game, and I really want to sing Take Me Out to the Ball game. You're gonna have to justify to me not doing it. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking close.
Yeah, so freaking close. 1 freaking %.
That'd be like 3, but you're close.
Okay. Oh, blast from Drak and Shadow past.
Yeah, there you go. 1 freaking %. And there you go. And Protect Break the fuck out of him. Hideo Kojima powers activate! Sorry, what? Super Kojima powers! Haseo has achieved America's ass. No. Only Sam Porter Bridges is capable of that.
But that's impossible.
That you're a 10-year-old twat? No, it's totally possible.
No.
You're grounded, bitch. Bye!
Disney villain death. Dead, but...
Well, but Disney can't even do it anymore. Disney can't pull that trigger anymore, silly Alex.
I guess not.
I had to keep quiet in order to get Sakaki to completely believe me. I'm sorry, Haseo.
I'm sorry, Haseo.
But I told
Now you must unzip your pants. I'm good now.
Now, who should we say won that match?
Did they even see any of that?
During the
I don't know.
Supervisor Sakaki jumped to the action, and then vanished completely. So I'm not really sure how to call this one.
We'll find a way, damn it.
Anyway, our victors who defeated Taihaku and claimed the title match are
Team Haseo!
Wait, where is Taihaku?
At long last, the tenacious team
I don't know, maybe logged out.
held their way through a complete 3-rank sweep.
Like, when he transferred the infection, his body didn't go away, right?
Well, might have.
So you're saying he rage quit? This wasn't honorable enough! Rage quit!
I got a message from Pi.
Wait, why aren't you guys there?
Really? So did she tell you where she is?
You found Yada. Really? You're wrecking my moment here, Coon!
Right there.
That's gonna be my answer to everything now, is like, oh yeah, EA's making a Monster Hunter derivative. Really? Oh, come on. Oh, look, it's the cock blocker himself.
You. I did everything exactly the way you asked. I acted out your script precisely. Please.
Did you unzip
please
his
give me a
pants?
seed of Ida. I'll never suffer this humiliation again. Hey. What
You've outlived your usefulness.
It looks like they're here.
Ovan, redeem yourself right now
Your
and
grim
bitch slap the
returns.
fuck out of this kid. Mother! Fuck! Being a fucking cockblocker all over again! I needed him. Oh, hi. Hi. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Raptors. Eat him. Just eat him. There, bitch. Ah. Sorry, give me a moment. I need a cigarette. All right.
You don't smoke, Adam.
And yet, strangely, I feel compelled to now. Sorry, but when a villain gets that right level of comeuppance at that right moment, it's almost as good as sex.
Wow.
And I can attest to that. When writing and circumstances and development come together in that magical form, it's almost as good as sex. And that's what happened there. Because, yes, it would have been satisfying if Ovan had just basically bitch slapped him with his metal arm. But the fact that he called the three to basically chop him up into little pieces. Oh, and that scream. And I'm sure somebody will be like, it's a 10-year-old boy who's being tortured. I know. And that makes it all the better.
It's his virtual avatar. Settle down, people. Oops. I don't go here.
Okay, so we are back in MartAnimE.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Raven's at home.
Oh, that's right, because it's here.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I'll be right back because I just barely realized the window's been open. So I've been dropping F-bombs left and right for our neighbors.
So, Yada's doing fine in the real world?
Well, he's fine. But
But what?
Master Yada has closed his heart because of the terrible shock of CC Corp's betrayal.
What?
What's he doing now?
Yeah, really?
Right now, he's asleep.
I just had a effing cigarette pie, and you just wrecked it! He closed it. He had a heart?
You need to get him to open his heart.
Oh, God. Are we gonna have to... So he's in a coma right now, and we're gonna have to open him up to the heart of the cards? Yada's not that kind of character, people!
Counting on you. You're the only one we can ask to work with.
Yada's not that kind of character!
Well,
I understand. That's why I'm here.
If we were doing that for Adelie, I'd give you that. But... not Yada! Okay, so... we have to open his heart to the heart of the cards. What? His heart just isn't in it anymore. He was a hacker, so you're telling me he wants to go and get an honest job now?
hey, congrats on the triple crown.
That's my pupil. I'm so proud. Ha 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 ha.
Not your student.
Not your
I
student.
think Kaseo said it right. Hey, you've accomplished the triple crown. You're truly amazing. I ended up losing. Everything's so halfway for me. So disappointing. But I haven't given up hopes on rebuilding Moontree. Yes, I failed in the tournament, but there are other things to worry about. I'm that stupid, you know. I can't just give up because I failed once or twice.
That's just
You're
like
that
Matsu.
lovable kind of stupid.
Go for it, man.
Okay.
Congratulations on becoming Emperor. You really accomplished a 3-ring sweep. I'm just amazed at you. Oh yeah, at the end of the tournament, it seems PK in a town is no longer.
Now we can play in peace. Oh!
Happy
Now that
emoji.
Sakaki's gone, it looks like there's no more PKing in town. Now Syllabus and Gaspard can play the world in safety again.
You're the Emperor. That's amazing, Haseo. Congratulations on the Arena Triple
My
Crown.
giant belly button is happy for you.
Because of you, Haseo, Kennard is a famous guild. It's as if I'm dreaming.
If Kennard manages to get any bigger, Death Grunt, he won't be able to handle it.
He'll have to become triple emo. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Congratulations. This message is regards to your coronation. A real big congratulations on your victory in the title match. You've defeated an emperor who's maintained his title since the Demon Palace tournament. That's quite an achievement. Since you've been such a hard worker, we're bringing you a coronation just as great. No, even greater in scale than any other. Sure, the company's making a bunch of weak apologies right now, but you're not going to let that get you down, are you?
Wow.
After all, Haseo, you're our star. There can't be a coronation without you. So please, please, please come to Hyde Brasil. Well then, Haseo, we're waiting for you to make your appearance at Hyde Brasil. Sorry, I had to throw it in at some point. Okay, so
Gotta read the rest.
Oh, if you're not sure why you received this email, please contact our customer center. We apologize for the inconvenience. No, we don't. We're a bunch of corporate pricks.
What's up with this email?
Even he's like,
Right,
what?
right.
It's from CC Corp.
Pi wrote it. Well,
For
Pi
some
had to have
reason,
wrote it.
I feel a lot of personal passion in this writing.
Pi.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I've got something to talk to you. Oh, I thought he said something to give you. Like, I'm going to give you my gunblade. Bitch, fuck that! We don't need no stinking gunblade!
I don't understand. What is it you want? Let's head to Lumina Club.
Okay.
Congratulations on your victory at the Sage Palace. Looks like you've got past Sakaki. I'm very pleased to see how much you've grown. So, didn't it strike you as odd how Sakaki, only a normal player, was able to absorb Ida power by himself? The answer is simple. He's got everything from me.
I'm that much of a bastard.
The Ida particles that mean to control Ida's power, and the strategy to manipulate CC Corp. That threat spread Ida particles was just a bluff. You don't have to worry about that. I gave Sakaki Ida particles one at a time.
You won't guess how.
Each with instructions on their use. In other words, he didn't have any Ida particles left to use. The aftershocks of data drain sent Sakaki into an outer dungeon where he self-destructed. And now you've
I'm
overcome
calling
another
bullshit.
challenge.
I think he got sliced to little bitty pieces.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Vaughn. What are you hiding?
Oh,
No
many
way.
things.
I
I
haven't
am
yet what
a
he might
cock
or might
blocker,
not be
after
hiding.
all.
No way. I won't lose to you. No matter what.
Okay.
About Yada. The title match was rough, but good job. About Yada. He's still in the same state as I told you before. So I'm not sure how I should tell you this, but the hardest thing for Yada to deal with is his own ability.
Is having his own abilities questioned? He's a fucking hacker!
He's too talented, you see. Unfortunately, hackers are really insecure people.
Not the ones I've met! They're just assholes!
And the most sensitive person he is. I'm not asking you to like him or even understand him, but just give him some recognition. Just a little.
It's not that I don't acknowledge him. But face it, the only one that can really understand him
Pi,
Yep.
is you.
just
Vaughn.
give him a hand job.
And so
He'll be just fine
I
after
leave
that.
Yada up to you.
She's probably like twice his age.
It doesn't matter. She pines for him, and therefore it will matter just as much. Unless he's been asking her to do that for a while now. Then at that point, yeah, it might not work.
What?
I'm sorry, but like all the hackers that I've ever met throughout my life have been like just assholes. They
Yeah.
don't care what anybody thinks of them. They don't care about following anything the man tells them to do. So, yeah, the fact that you're saying, oh, his self-esteem is just shattered. I'm like, he's a hacker! He's had control of this world in the palm of his hand! Okay, well, let's go give him a pat on the balls or whatever we gotta go do. Oh, wait, no, we have to go see Taihaku first.
Yeah.
If he gives us a gunblade, I'm screaming. We don't need no stinking gunblade. Okay. Wait, can he enter our home?
We can enter his at home.
Oh, okay. See, the outfit actually kind of looks Jedi-like. He'd be like a reverse Dooku.
Yeah.
Um,
Kind of like if Dooku didn't go to the dark side and become a Sith.
but also maintain being a dignitary.
This is
Right.
the Sage Room. The private room of the Sage Palace Emperor.
Like, in my opinion, this is how, like, Dooku would look after he left the Order, but then he
Its outcome
resumed
still
his
counts.
nobility role.
Right.
Therefore, this room belongs to you, Haseo.
You seem to be awfully cool about all this. I mean, doesn't this bother you even a little bit?
I've no need for that.
What do you mean, no need? If that's how you feel, then why are you even in the world?
Who knows?
Because my mustache is fucking great.
Tell me, terror of death. When you lose a passion that was too intense, how do you fill the void of powerlessness it leaves behind? Well,
I really have no idea. Back
But
then,
you did it,
I didn't
Haseo.
try to fill that hole. All I did was run.
back then,
I think I'm better now than I used to be. But I'm still no good when it comes to thinking about voids and feelings of powerlessness and stuff like that.
Well, you're 17.
I guess that's why I'm always screwing up, and why everyone is always getting pissed at me.
No, because you're 17.
But you know, this is the only way I know how to live my life.
Now we're on the edge of 17.
it appears that you have found
I'm sure the scene has to have a moment or something like that. We're totally wrecking it.
I have? I don't know. I can't really tell.
So basically, Haseo's answer to Taihaku is live life by the seat of your pants. You know,
guess so.
kind of like everybody else does. Oh, you motherfucker! No! Take away the gunblade! Take it away!
What's...
I'll give this to you. You are most worthy of this place.
Alex, if I see you dig out that gunblade,
You know,
I'm pulling out nothing but Linkin Park for these streams from here on in.
What up, dude?
I'm not multi-talented.
Crawling in my skin!
I see. I suppose that too is a path to follow.
Well,
Like, nothing but squall jokes. All the time.
Haseo,
Haseo.
I leave Sirius in Alcade to you.
right.
I'm sure somebody can take that as, you don't own them! No, but their lifeless husks have jobs to go back to.
What did the
I mean-
Forest of Pain teach you about life?
I mean, I'm guessing Alcade had a job?
Well, she's a
Or-
teenager, so probably not.
Well, she was so her job was school.
Yeah.
I'm waiting at Lumina Cloth.
This is pretty courteous from one of Saku's messages.
Oh no. Okay.
Something could have happened. Anyway, let's head to the back streets of Lumina Cloth.
I would not answer that email, Alex, because I have a feeling that Haseo will never be heard from again.
What's Saku gonna do to us?
What isn't Saku going to do to you? That's actually a question I'm legitimately asking. But we actually are running out of time, so can we get this done?
Yeah,
really
we should
fast,
be. Yeah, it should be just short enough.
All right, so no, we are not Endurance. We will not kiss you.
Saku, what did you want to talk about?
Well, here's the deal. I'm here to say goodbye.
Where'd this come from? You mean you're quitting the world?
Yeah, I can't stand you.
Yeah, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Yep, this is pretty much it for me. Oh, don't worry. Bo isn't gonna quit, so you won't have to go short on epitaph users.
Yeah, that's not what I'm worried about. I don't get it. Why are you saying you're going to quit all of a sudden? Did something happen?
Because I don't want to see you and Endurance kiss.
The reason I'm quitting is because my job is done.
Your job?
Yeah, that's right, my job. Face it, now that you're here, there's no need for me anymore.
Wait a
Oh.
minute. Saku, what are
Oh,
you
is this
talking
when we
about?
find out about the multiple personalities?
Yeah.
My body only exists here in the world. And my mind only exists inside of Bo.
So, you mean
Mm.
you don't exist in the real world?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what you're telling me is...
Wait, so that means Saku isn't Bo's twin sister, but is really another personality living inside of Bo?
what most people on Twitter and TikTok wish they had.
Seriously?
Bo's really clumsy, right? I mean, he gets picked on because of that. In both the real world and when he's playing online. The reason I was born was because Bo is always crying in his heart. So you see, I was born to protect Bo.
I like Id better.
But now,
Id could actually destroy a
you're
planet.
the one who's protecting Bo, Haseo. And Natalie and Kun are both looking out for Bo, too. So, I guess this is the end of the line for me. I'll leave the rest up to you.
Wow, emotional
Hey,
resolution.
Saku,
You gotta promise me that you'll take real good care of Bo. I mean, I know he can be such a big crybaby, but he's a really good kid.
wait! Don't just decide this on your own.
Too
You've been
late.
together all this time, right? You're his big sister, aren't you? Shouldn't you take care of your little brother until the end?
Why are
But
you
Haseo,
indulging
I was
this?
never supposed to exist. I'm no longer needed.
Right.
Not needed. Don't be so stupid.
I'm on the kid's side here.
The Master
This is
Master
like
is
mental
dead.
resolution.
As long as they have you, they'll be just fine.
This is all the versions of Faye coming together and Haseo's being a prick.
Nobody in the whole world. There's nobody in the whole world who'd be sad if I wasn't here.
Well, that I
It's not
disagree
true.
with, but okay.
If you leave, Bo will.
I don't care what you say to me. I said I'm going, and that's that. I'm not doing a thing you say, you stupid busybody.
Saku!
No, I'm on her
Saku's
side.
leaving. It's not right. What about Bo? I mean, he loves his big sister so much, he'll be crushed. Come on, Saku.
I don't think he'll be that crushed. Like, internally, I think he just kind of works it out. that was kind of a good moment. And Haseo kind of ruined it by trying to care about the obvious other personality. Saku's saying she'll leave. I tried my best to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. It's all my fault. Saku must be mad because I make trouble for her all the time. Big brother Haseo, please stop her. I don't want her to go away. She's not going anywhere!
She was leaving for good? It's okay, Bo. I'll do something to fix this. Just
Guys,
give me a
she's
little
not
time to
going
talk to
anywhere.
Saku
She's
and get her to
basically just...
realize what she's doing.
The personality is now not split. It's merged in. So I don't see the downside, but that's just me. I wonder if you remember me in the Forest of Pain. We were both resident. Because this is the voice he should have had this entire fucking time.
Antonio Banderas?
We were both residents of that forest, but it seems that forest brings about different things for each of its residents. You are truly radiant now, and I am as filthy as ever. You notice that I'm going kind of Romanian too. I feel jealousy for you, impatience for myself, and even hatred for that cruel, unfair forest. Man, this is really hard to do with a teeth problem. But enough of that. There's no point in treading the same ground. I ask you again. Save Sidious and Algid for me. I think only you can.
Yeah.
And stop making fun of gunblades. They are the greatest thing ever. Fuck you, Taihaku! Sorry.
I took my eyes off Yada one moment. Now he's gone in the real world. Assemble it, Raven.
Oh, he's off looking for a hooker. Right.
He's probably not old enough for a hooker.
Sorry. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. The coronation event has been put on hold by the emergency server maintenance. Furthermore, the following features have been suspended. Travel to Hypress Hail. Ranking events at Demon Palace, Holy Palace, and Sage Palace. You may still play in the survival and limit battles. How sad. Arena events have been closed down across the board. All the commentators were oddballs, and I'm really not satisfied with their work. I wanted, at the very least, to give my all for the coronation. I was given the role of announcer when I joined this company, and I've spent 12 years of my life pouring heart and soul into fulfilling that position. In all that time, I've never seen anything so sad. However, I promise I'll bring a truly stirring commentary next time. Sorry, I just barely realized halfway through the letter who it is.
Yeah, me too.
So I had to change the voice.
Yeah.
Do you want to know a sign of good range for people? Being able to do that.
Read the bottom part.
Oh, if you are not sure why you have received this email, please contact our customer service. We apologize for the inconvenience. No, we actually don't. We're a bunch of corporate pricks.
So, you wrote that email.
Why, yes I did, Haseo! Sorry.
Wait, he says it's been doing it for what, 12 years? I spent Portma.
I don't see 12 years.
Yeah, it's only been like about 6 years since the first game, since the first 4 games.
I'm the announcer! Don't you dare question it, bitch! There you go. So, I think that's actually a good stopping point.
Yep.
So, when we come back, we will get into Breath of the Wild, and we will finally be able to talk about Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
We will see you guys in a little bit. In the meantime, though, if you're brand spanking new, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't be a butthead. We don't like buttheads here, and liking and subscribing actually does help out with all of the YouTube shit. So please consider doing that. Otherwise, I might come down and hunt you down. Or maybe I'll get Entrance to do it. Entrance is really good at that stuff.
Yeah.